All right, you guys. So Taco Tuesday, it is November 9th. And tonight we are talking about Happy Mail, customer Happy Mail and all of that. So we have with us tonight, Kendra Reed, who's the star director in our downline, and she's really, really great at this. So I'm going to spotlight you.
Wow.
Wow, I know, isn't it? It's like, wow. And I know some of you guys got to meet her at our retreat this summer. And so you know she's amazing. All right, the floor is yours. Hey, if you have a question though, drop it in the chat as she's talking and we'll answer them afterwards.
Please do. I'm going to hide the chat because I get distracted very easily. So for those of you that don't know me, like Karen said, I am Kendra Reed. I live in Phoenix. I'm originally from New York, but me and my husband have been here for like 10 years. So I think I have to say now that I'm from Phoenix. Next week is my 10-year anniversary, which is crazy. It has been quite the journey. So something that I didn't do in the beginning was follow-up, was customer care. All of that just completely, I did not do it. And I definitely see, since I've started doing it probably maybe 5 years ago now, I definitely see the results of doing it. So first and foremost, I wanted to just tell you guys, don't get overwhelmed. There are a million and one things that you could do for Happy Mail. Some people, are so crafty, they're so creative, they go above and beyond, and that's awesome. That's them, that's their business. Don't feel like you have to do all of the things, and definitely do what's in your budget, do what works for you. If you try something and it doesn't work, then try something else until you are 100% happy with what you're doing. So I have notes because I'm super long-winded and I will trail off into, oblivion. So I'm going to kind of go through what I do as far as Happy Mail goes. I kind of have 3 categories that I do every single month for my Happy Mail. The first one that I do and what I get most questions about is my VIP samples. So basically what I do is I have a customer that orders with me. They get samples for 3 months after they order. It is something I do every single month. And you guys, it is the sun of the month. I do not get crazy. I don't do anything themed, anything too out there. It is always the sun of the month. I have 2 ways that I do this. I have a way that I used to do it, which I wanted to share, but then I have a way that's more cost efficient that I do it now. And it makes it a lot more simpler. So basically, like I said, they get a sample for 3 months, and their sample is a felt sample. I live in Phoenix, surface of the sun. I do felt year round. So I do a felt sample. I do the warmer of the month folded and a postcard. This is all in a 6x9 poly mailer. You can get them on Amazon. Basically, I know there's another website. I think it's like clearmailers.com or something crazy, but you can get them on Amazon. I used to do it this way. And all you do is seal it up, address it on the back, and they use a non-machinable stamp. It's about 70 cents. And you can just put them in the mail just like this. Don't bring them to the counter because they try and get you to spend like $3 on this little guy, and it can send with a non-machinable stamp. What I started doing a couple of months ago, and I love it a lot more. It's super simple. I don't drive myself crazy trying to make sure everything looks perfect because I'm just sending them in a normal number 10 envelope. So it's going out with a forever stamp. So the postage is cheaper. And then obviously the envelopes are super cheap. I actually got a huge pack of them at Sam's Club for, I think like 500 or something for 10 bucks. So it's a lot cheaper. And I include the exact same things. I include the warmer of the month, the sun of the month sample felt. And then I usually include something extra, like what's going on that month. So I think I actually got this from Hannah. It has the harvest, it has the holiday, and then it has QR codes that the customers can scan. So that way it'll take them to my website. All of that goes in here with a forever stamp. Easy peasy, it's done. Like I said, I do that every single month for 3 months after a customer orders. So if they are on their third month, I let them know, hey, you're getting your sample. It's your third month. You know, if you need anything, let me know. And then they get taken off my list. I'm super easy, nothing crazy. I use Google Sheets to keep track of people's orders. And every time they reorder, I go in, I change the date, and then I sort it based on order date. If you have any questions about that, drop them in the chat. My second, where's my notes? Okay. I have so much stuff on my desk, you guys. The second mail out that I do is just a simple customer thank you. So anytime somebody orders from my website, I send them something in the mail. If it is a smaller order, like probably below $50, they also get a regular number 10 envelope. This one is just a really cool neon. I have like a blue, just fun. I got them on Amazon. As always, I get everything on Amazon. And then what I include in these is a scent circle. That's their little free gift for ordering. They also get a felt sample. If I already sent out my samples for that month and they got this sample, then I kind of just see like, okay, you know, that was their first month ordering. I'll throw in last month's scent of the month, whatever I have on hand, nothing crazy. Then I do the scent circle and I label everything because you never know, maybe they don't like scent circles, they don't like fragrance in their car, whatever. Then they can give it to a friend and it has my information on it. I include a little thank you and I personalize everything. So as a picture of me and my husband on it, a QR code that actually takes them to our join page because I put a little something on the bottom that says, did you know if you were a consultant, you would have got paid, and I fill in how much they would have gotten paid on that order. I include these in all of my orders. I can share, I make them on Canva. So I think I have a link I can share where you guys can just edit it and make it your own. I will go through and make a list of everything I share and I'll just send it all to Karen and Karen can do what she will with that. I also include a product list. Usually just to get them out because I order so many, but you never know, especially with Christmas coming. I have holiday brochures, so I'm including those to try and get them out. And then these are the holiday brick samples, felt samples, glue dotted to the little sheet. I also have one for Sense of the Season, but I'm behind. So those will get done this week. So that is it. That's all that I include in this little, if they order and it's like under $50, this is what they get. And I send this in the mail, not this one, this one. I send this in the mail with 2 forever stamps and it makes it. So I just, until somebody doesn't get it, I will see what's going on, but I'm going to use stamps until it doesn't work anymore. If they order over $50, then I'll include like a bigger product, like a room spray, a car bar clips, travel tins. I'm just looking around as to what I have on hand. It's whatever I have on hand. And I just mail that with some samples and stuff in a bubble mailer. These are great. These are in the Scentsy store. And yeah, so that's what I send them for that. And then the last little, actually I have 2 more, Scentsy Club. So my Scentsy Club subscribers get a monthly mailing from me just for a thank you being a part of the Scentsy Club. I am working on Scentsy Club. I want it to be something that I can always have every single month and not have to, you know, focus on getting that PRV. I kind of want it just coming. So I'm focusing on my Scentsy Club and treating my Scentsy Club VIPs, you know, like gold. So every single month they get a little package from me. It usually has a theme. It is whatever I'm doing. I do like little monthly boxes, kind of like with box, but my own. So I always have a theme for those. And I do Scentsy Club mailers, the exact same thing as that. It just makes it so much easier. So I'll always have little extras for that. So they'll get, you know, like a product of some sort. They're not going to get anything crazy. They're going to get a car bar. They're going to get a regular wax bar. you know, all the little things that they could get, they'll get something like that. Then they'll also get larger samples. So they might get like a full size wax sample, or like a big thing of like a sugar scrub, or I don't know, body wash or counter clean or anything, like a bigger sample than I would normally send as a thank you. And then I also include any of the LTO products that we have. That way, if they smell them and they love them, they can add it right to their Scentsy Club. And all of my little flyers have the QR code. So that way it takes them to Scentsy Club and they can either add it, or if they don't have a Scentsy Club, then they would create it, like if it was in a thank you. And then I'll include little extras, like just stuff that, I don't know, I like extras. I like buying stuff and I like gifting stuff. So I get like little stickers to put in my like thank yous and everything. This goes in everything, but I have like little cactuses and succulents, and I have little like motivational ones, everything on Amazon. Airheads, hot chocolate. I got this at Sam's Club. Something that I'm doing this month for my Scentsy Club. I got these at TJ Maxx. It's a pack of socks. It's 10 pairs and I paid $6. Everything's a tax write-off. You guys know you can get these at the dollar store, like just cute little extras. That's kind of what I focus on for my Scentsy Club, because I want them to realize how important they are in my business. Obviously I appreciate each and every order, but my Scentsy Club, you know, I want them to continue their subscription. I want them to share it with their friends. And last but not least, as far as my little mailings, and something I just started doing, is I added birthday wishes to my Scentsy Club. I believe this sold out yesterday, but I checked before the call, and you can add it to Scentsy Club. So before they catch it, if you want to add it to your Scentsy Club, run and add it to Scentsy Club. But I send this to my customers that have a birthday that month. I usually kind of just gauge it. If they're a VIP customer, they order all the time, then that's who I send it to. And I kind of go from there. And then a lot of questions I normally get is how I ship these. So I do everything from home. I have I never know how to say this, mun bin, something like that. I got it on Amazon. I can share a link. It is a thermal label printer. It's kind of like a Dymo, but it's a lot cheaper, and it works fantastically. So I use Pirate Ship for everything, and I print all my postage at home. And then if I need stamps, I order them from USPS website. I think that's everything on my end. So if anyone has any questions.
That was so good.
Thanks.
Okay, there are a couple questions.
Okay.
Okay, Cameron wants to know, so if after the third month, you don't send them anymore unless they order again, correct?
Correct, for the samples. And then if once they order again, they'll get like a normal thank you for your online order, and then they'll get put into the next rotation for the monthly samples.
And then Taylor's asking, with the tax write-offs, how you keep your detailed receipts, right? Anything that's related to marketing and customers? Yep. Let's see. Oh, and Debbie says, this is fabulous. Vicki sent her that bar for her birthday.
Oh.
And Cameron's asking, you send a whole bar to them, or do you just send them a sample?
I send the whole bar.
And Shannon's asking, who is showing up as me, would you use something like Cutie Pie Cupcake, even though it's gone? I would, because I like that one.
I would too. Yeah. Or like the old happy birthday scent, anything like that. Even if you just like vanilla bean buttercream, like it doesn't have to be the birthday wishes. I just thought it was perfect. And it has a little picture of a sweet little lady blowing out her birthday candles. So I think that's perfect. Like I said, it is sold out, but I could add it to Scentsy Club like an hour ago. So I'm not going to ask questions.
So Lisa asked me a question, but I'm going to ask it to you. But I think you and I are going to have the same response. So she's got a customer who spends a lot of money every month, like hundreds of dollars, but she is not interested in Scentsy Club. Okay. But because of the size of her order, would you kind of send her, you know, a really nice thank you gift, maybe even what you do for your VIP, for your Scentsy Club people. Like
Absolutely.
if I was spending $400 or $500 a month with you, would you?
Yes, I would go as far as even sending, like, using a perpetual half price and sending her like a mini warmer or something.
Yeah.
Like that's huge. I mean, obviously budget, you know, whatever you can do, but I would definitely entice and go above and beyond. And I would include Scentsy Club flyers into everything that she gets, because I think eventually she'll kind of realize, hey, maybe I should do that.
Well, and the one thing, Lisa, she would get 10% off if she was doing a Scentsy Club order. So she would save a little money and she would have access to a half price item. So now that half price item has to be something that's part of Scentsy Club. So it has to be a consumable. But if she's not interested, she's not interested. Like, you know, I would still spoil her pretty well. So
Absolutely.
I had someone who ordered a couple weeks ago some diffusers from me, and she went to my PWS and ordered it. I could have saved her money, shipping, host rewards, given her some host rewards, all that kind of thing. But I definitely, you know, thanked her well because I appreciated her business. So, and it's not someone that will ever want to do a party or want to do Scentsy Club, you know, but I still want to make sure that she knows I appreciate her. So,
Absolutely.
all right. Anyone else have questions?
What
I
are
know
the
the
glue
one question.
dots?
What? Oh, what are glue dots?
The glue
Okay.
dots.
Okay, June,
Sorry.
so check out the chat. I put a link to them. Can you see the chat or are you on your phone? Oh, now you're muted.
I have it. Thank you.
So yeah, do you want to explain what glue dots are?
Oh, perfect. I just went back. Thank you for putting everything in the chat. Glue dots I actually never used until our retreat. And I ordered them for something and they're amazing. Let me see. So basically they come on this little roll. I ran out. I'm waiting. I ordered them on Amazon. But they come on this little roll and they're like sticky. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. No, you can't see that. It's right there. It's like sticky glue, I guess. I don't know, but it doesn't, it's stronger than like washi tape. But it doesn't like rip anything. So I use them, I stick one on here and then I just take the felt sample and I just stuck it right to it. And it makes it so, you know, they're just on there, like they're not going to fly off or anything. And they're able to take them off and still smell them. They're fabulous. Like I highly recommend them.
Yeah, and
Thank
you can get them on Amazon. You can also get them at Target. Now, I'm kind of at this point, I order everything on Amazon, but you can get them at Target or Walmart or Hobby Lobby or Michael's, or I don't know, maybe even the Dollar Tree. I've never looked there, but I feel like maybe they have glue dots. You'd get a smaller quantity, but they're so great. I love them. Will you
I think
hold
they
up?
do have them at Dollar
they?
Tree. Mine didn't have them in stock, so I just said this is why I order on Amazon.
Would you hold up that clear bag that you showed at the beginning that's got
Yes.
the scent of the month sampler?
Yes.
So just Lisa's asking, you mail it in that, correct?
Correct.
Yep. With a non-machinable stamp, correct? The butterfly?
Yep.
Yep.
They're like 70, I think they went up. I think they're like 72 cents. But if you take these into the post office and you go to the desk and you say you want to mail them, they'll end up charging you. I think they do it as like they do like a small package or something, and it comes to like $3 a piece. And they will send them with a non-machinable. I do them. I go in, I buy the stamps or I buy them online and I do them all myself and I put them right in the little mailbox and all my customers get them. So
When
I don't know
you
what they're
hold it up for one more second on the back,
oh,
just,
yes.
it's just a little, they are a little annoying, those strips. Well, they stick to everything that I touch, but it just peels off and then you fold it over and seal it. And it is sturdy, like it's not gonna open up in shipping.
Oh, man.
So perfect. And I did put a link to some of those. It was a really large quantity from Amazon. You might not need 1,000 or whatever, but you can search for it and find smaller quantities for sure. I did not put like the envelopes in there and that kind of thing, but I did try and grab a couple things as we were chatting. Okay, there are a couple more questions. Let's see. And
While you're looking at the question, here's the glue dots. A roll of them. I don't know if you can see them.
hold on, let me co-spotlight you.
Oh, I don't need to be co-spotlight.
Hold on. Oh no. Here.
I thought if I talked, it might pull up.
There.
Can you see? They're just flat. That's what's nice.
Yeah.
And they're so much better than glue, because a lot of times when you're mailing things, when you glue things, it doesn't stay. And the samples move around if they're on something. So
Yep.
anyway, you can take me off the spotlight.
Oh, you sure you want to stay?
And I get the big bag at Amazon too.
Size of those.
Okay, I'll remove your spotlight.
Kendra, can you share your Canva templates?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I will. I have a ton. I'll share everything that I shared. I will get a link and I'll just send it to Karen. That way she can post it everywhere.
That would be great. I was like, if you want to drop it on the Stunt Warriors page, you're welcome to. But if you, but also if you just send it to me, I'll give it to all the SSDs who, so they can share it with their people. Melanie uses double-sided tape. Let's see.
Good idea.
Canva templates, just covered that. Have you ever had anything taken out of, oh, and what's a non-machinable stamp? Okay, Taylor, it's, what did we say, it is 70 cents now? Is that, or 77?
Yeah, I
Or-
think it's like 72.
It's a stamp for non, okay, I'm gonna try and explain this. Carol would do this so much better than me. It's a stamp for things that that need special, someone else explains better than I am, that needs
When I
special
went
attention.
to the post office last week and asked about it, the guy at our postal office said you only need a non-machinable stamp for something that you don't want bent. If it's okay to be bent, you don't need a non-machinable stamp.
If they can't fit it through their bendy thing too, like sometimes they'll tell you they need, or like, if it's a square card, there are some cards that aren't, don't
Yeah, they
fit
do
the
charge
stamp.
more for those too.
Yeah.
Mine was just an A10 or a 10 envelope, and he said as long as I didn't care if it was bent, it didn't need non-machinable.
Or sometimes the felt samples.
Yep.
I have a different question about shipping while I'm not muted. You
Go for
said
it.
that you give room sprays as thank you sometimes, and you
Yes.
use pirate ship. Do you select that it's liquid in the package when you ship it?
No. If we're being honest, no.
I'm always scared to ship anything liquid because of that question. I'm like, are they going to return it? Why are they asking this? I just stay away from shipping liquids. I've always wondered people's input on it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't know what would happen. I don't know if they would just put like a little thing on it saying there's liquid. I don't know if they would charge me more. I don't know, but I always say no.
I may be wrong, but I think the reason they ask you that is it's supposed to go ground if it has certain things in it. But I also don't like click anything special on pirate ship. Although I will say, I do think now that UPS is a cheaper option for me on pirate ship sometimes than USPS.
Agreed.
All right. Okay, April says the link did not work. Okay, which link did I post that didn't work? Was that the washi tape link? Or wait, hold on, blue dot link? Or the bag link? They both work for me, but I can get you links. It's not, no worries, April. Let's see. Other questions? You see anything else that I missed? I'm scrolling back down.
I was just gonna say, Karen, the post office, I would always go double check because I found some post offices are a little more strict than others.
That, I mean, that is, we know
I
that
find-
our collab, Sarah,
Yeah,
like
like
one of us can do, others can't, right?
I can't send a scent circle or some or some samples in without the non-machinable stamp. My post office is really strict. Like if there's a staple or even a gift card, they won't let me do non-machinable. So
Hey, Taylor, if you send me a Facebook message, I will make sure that I tag you, that I send you the links. Also, there was one question up above that I scrolled past, I know. It was about your tracking. Rebecca would like more information on Google Sheets and how you use it to keep track of your customers. Like, do you just keep track of their name, their order date, or is all of your, like, how do you decide who you're mailing out to? Is it on, how are you keeping track of that?
Can I screen share?
Yeah, of course.
One moment.
Will it let you? It
I
should.
think I just have to open. Yep, I just had to open it first. Okay.
Hey Karen, somebody messaged you and asked if you have to pay for pirate ship. I don't have pirate ship, but I just seen it.
Nope, pirate ship is free.
So it's pretty just basic. So I've had this for a really long time. I basically just do first name, last name, address. I started adding phone number because I use Project Broadcast and it makes it easier. And then I have last order date. So I have this whole thing. This is just Google Sheets. You can make them online for free. And I have this whole entire thing sorted by last order date. So if you come down here, I have color codedness. So purple is my Scentsy Club people. And then green means that they are getting the samples for the sample of the month. It's 3 months since they ordered, so they are getting that month's samples. And then I have a little notes section. So I just keep track of what people are getting in their thank yous. So that way when I follow up with them, so if you are not good at follow up, I highly, highly recommend sending out thank yous if you're not already, because sending out thank yous and following up with samples and the gifts that you're sending are the best way, in my opinion, to start the conversation in a follow-up. It makes it a little bit less stressful than like, hey, how are you? Do you want to buy Scentsy? You can just kind of pop in and say, you know, I sent you a scent circle. What did you think about Scarlet Sunflower? That sort of thing. So that's really it. And then I kind of just have a random one over here if I need to know anything, like somebody's mom, this was her grandma, like just little extra notes go over here. And that's all I do. I update it every week. And I go through and if they're not in here, they get added to the bottom as green because they would be in the sample club. If they are a past customer and they're way up here, then I would change the date and then change them green. And then I would go and click this. And then I would sort, I don't know what that is. I would sort this range by column, what is it, H. And so that's kind of how I keep track of those.
I love it. So Lisa was asking about making address labels, and I cannot answer the question on how to do that from a Google sheet, but I can tell you, Lisa, if you were, I am working on my laptop this week, and I think I have it saved on my home computer. I don't know, maybe I can sync those. I can't remember who did the video, but someone did a video, really simple. I think, Krista, did you do the video on how to convert to label?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will you did you Facebook message it to me, do you think?
I did. I can send it again.
I can find it if you Facebook message to me. Let me grab the link, Lisa, and I will send it to you below. Hold on one sec. Any other questions? Okay, give me just 1 second then while I find this. Oh, June wanted to know what size glue dots do you use? You know?
What was the question?
What size glue dots do you use? I've just bought, I don't think I've ever really paid attention to what size.
Yeah, I didn't know they came in different sizes.
Eh,
I'm not really sure.
You
I
can
get mine
also
at the
get like in
scrapbook store.
Walmart has them in the scrapbook section. I mean, anywhere, if you just Google search them, you can find it. There's so many different options of like strips and.
I have the ones that are like 1/8 of an inch.
That's probably, is that standard? That's probably what mine are.
It's either 1/8 or a 4.
Oh,
Let's see if I can. Krista, can you drop that link in the chat? Because for whatever reason, it's not letting me copy it from.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
I don't know why.
Sorry.
I'm gonna see what I ordered. I didn't realize they came in different sizes.
Vicky says she thinks 1/2 inch is normal. And Cameron says if they're too big, you can cut them in half. Yep, definitely.
Perfect.
Yep. Let me, I wonder if I can upload it to a group.
You're gonna have to download it and then, yeah, let me see if I can upload it. If you don't get there first.
Okay. Let's see.
I believe they are 1/2 inch.
Okay, thank you.
And you can get 2,500 of them for $10.99.
Wow.
Crazy.
Can you post that link in the chat?
And Lauren says she bought some 3/8 of an inch this week to use for her scent of the season cards. I bought also the strip, like it's little dots, but you just run it across.
Oh,
I bought them. I didn't realize I was buying, I think I bought 24 packages of 4. I was like, wow, these seem a little pricey. And then Steve was like, what are we gonna do with all of these? And I was like, I guess we're gonna, I don't know. So,
perfect. Thank you.
yeah, so. Hey, Lisa, I'm gonna try and get that to you. Let's see. If you send me a Facebook message, let me see if I can share it with you that way. Perfect. Okay, let's see.
I just uploaded it to,
Oh, perfect.
it's posting actually right now.
Okay. And then Taylor asked, can I ask how you decide how much to allocate to customers when doing samples, thank you gifts or things? Now, keep in mind that Kendra is a seasoned leader, like almost to the very tippy top of the company, right? And has been doing this 10 years. So her budget is probably a little larger than the average brand new consultants or, someone who hasn't been doing this as long. But kind of how do you decide that?
So I kind of try and, based on their order total is kind of how I do it. If it's under $50, they get a scent circle. If it's over that, then I kind of, will kind of see what I have on hand. Being more seasoned, I do have quite a bit of stuff on hand. So I understand that as a new consultant, that might not be an option. I would definitely utilize host rewards as you are growing your business for things like scent circles, get them for free. Don't spend any of your family money on Scentsy. Definitely kind of, do what works for you. They could get samples. It's just the thought of sending something and thanking them that is going to resonate with them. So don't overcomplicate it and stress yourself out by feeling like, you can't do very much or you're worried about what's the correct amount to do, I guess. Another way that I kind of tell myself not to go overboard is look at what their order total is and how much commission I'm getting off from that and making sure that I'm not exceeding 50% of my commission into what I'm giving them as a thank you. It's kind of just a little rule of thumb that I've used for a little while that's worked for me.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to try and share this a different way. Let's see.
If that doesn't work, I can load it to Work It Wednesday files too.
You know what? That would be fantastic. Let's just do that. And then let me share that link.
I'm not thinking right now. I'm
I was like,
slow.
I'm like, it's only 6:38 and I'm so tired. I don't really understand.
Yeah, let me do it to work at Wednesday. Just give me a couple. Yeah, if you want to share the work at Wednesday file, and then
Yeah,
they
let me
can,
grab it.
everybody can look.
So for those of you who don't know, when we do our work at Wednesdays, every Wednesday, we have a Google Drive that we upload anything into. And if you save it once, it should always show up in your shared with me Google Drive. And we put everything in there. So you can always access it, even if you miss a work at Wednesday. But I'm gonna grab it and we're gonna.
I don't have access to upload it.
Hold on, let me
Oh
give
my
you access.
Gosh.
I don't even know how to do that. You know, I'm not sure I can give you access because I think it's Hannah's and she's in the air
She's
right
in the
now.
air.
Yeah.
Here, what's your email? I'll email and then we can add it to work at Wednesday when we.
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
All right, we'll get it there for you, you guys. Let me grab the share it with me drive.
This
And
is teamwork at its best.
this is. It may not look like we're very organized, but I promise you, this is like smooth sailing, you guys. Work at Wednesday files. Okay, it's not in there yet, but I'm going to add it after we're done. And I'm going to drop the link into the chat. And I think all of our leaders have it, but if you don't and can't access it during the chat,
Mhm.
I will make sure you get it. All right, so perfect. All right, any more questions? Kendra's like, you said 20 minutes, Karen.
It's fine.
No more questions? Oh, wait, hold on. I was able to click it. Okay, awesome. Okay, you guys, thank you. Well, first of all, thank you, Kendra, so much. It was really, really, really good. I always learn stuff. And as soon as, and no pressure to do it tonight because, but as soon as you have the links or whatever, just let me know, share them with me.
Okay.
And we'll get them out to everybody, but you can breathe tonight. You don't have to do it tonight. There's no pressure. But thank you so much for sharing everything. It was amazing and awesome. And thank you guys for all joining us tonight. We will get the recording uploaded. We will, we have work at Wednesday tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock Pacific. And we have book club after that. So we will see you guys then or next week. And I'll be honest, I don't have it in front of me, so I can't tell you what our Taco Tuesday topic is. I feel like it might be Shelley, but I don't
I
want to
think
say
you're
that.
right. I think it's Shelley.
I think it might be Shelley. Let's see. I think I might have it here, actually. Nope, do not have it here in front of me. I think it's Shelley though, and I think it's either like self-care maybe? Yes, taking care of you during the holidays. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks for coming to my rescue on that. So it'll be a good one for sure. Do not miss it. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.